Page 52, we have question 1, 2, 5 and 6. Okay, so what we're doing the same thing here. So we're trying to find half of 18. So what do we know 18 is? 18 is the whole number. Actually, we'll go big one. Okay, so 18 is the whole number. Okay, so 18 is equal to what over 2? So it's the whole number. What is it? It's 2 over 2, okay, because the whole thing. Now, how do we get that from 2 to 1? Because we want to find 1/2 of it, right? So we want to get to 1/2. So what did we do to the 2 to get to 1? We divided by 2. So what do we have to do over this side? If you divided this side by 2, you have to divide this side by 2. So 18 divided by 2 is 9, okay? So 9 is half of 18. Okay, now half of 24, exact same thing. What is 24? Out of 2. So 24 is what over 2? 24 is 2 over 2. So how do we get to 1 over 2 for this? How do we get to 1 over 2? We do the same thing again. We divide by 2. If we divide this side by 2, what do we have to do to this side? Divide this side by 2 as well. So what's 24 divided by 2? 12, right? So half of 24 is 12. Okay, so 12. Okay, if we wanted to make this instead quarters, what would we do? So if we wanted to say, we want to get 1/4 of 24, what would that be? So what's this? This is the whole number. So what is it over 4? So 24, we want to find 4, so we want to find 1/4 of 24. 24 is the whole number. So 24 is what number over 4? 4 over 4, because it's all the parts. We want to find 1 over 4 now. So how do we get from 4 to 1 over 4? We divide by 4. Okay, if we divide this side by 4, what do we have to do to this side? Divide by 4. 4 into 24? 6, alright? So 1/6. Okay? Sorry, 1/4 is 6. Now what if we want to get 2 quarters of 24? How do we get 2 quarters? So all we have to do is we have to get to 1/4 and then we have to go back up. So how do we go back up? If we divide it down, how do we go back up? We multiply, okay? So how do we get 1 to 2? We multiply by 2. So we multiply by 2. We got 4. So 2 over 4 is equal to, if we multiply by 2 on this side, what do we do this side? We have to multiply by 2. What's 6 by 2? 12. What other way could we say 2 over 4? What other way could we say that? Half, couldn't we? Because remember we had it earlier on. So 2 over 4, what number goes evenly into both of them? 2. So if you divide 2 into 2, it goes once. 2 into 4, twice. Okay? So remember, to get to here, we divide by 4, or whatever number is here, to get to 1. And then to get back up to say 2, for example, we have to multiply by 2. Okay? So what will we do to find 1/10 of 100? How do we get to find that? So what is 100 again? So 100 is what over 10? What is it? So 100 is our whole number. So what is it over 10? 10. Okay, we want to find what number now? What fraction do we want to find? We want to go down to 1 over 10. Okay, what do we do here? We divided by 10 to get down. Alright? So what do we have to do on this side? Divide by 10. What's 100 divided by 10? 10. Alright? So can everyone see how we got that? If you have any problems with this, please contact me. This is very important. Right? So these are more abstract numbers, so it'll be a little bit difficult, but you still should be able to apply the same concept. So what is 28 in terms of quarters? So we're trying to find 1/4 of 28. So 28 is 4 quarters. What's 48 in eighths? 8 eighths. And all we have to do is come down from that then, down to 1/8. Okay, you should be able to get this. Okay, question 5. There were 32 children in a class. The teacher made them into teams of 4 for a relay race. How many teams did she make? Okay, so there were 32 children in the class. Okay, she broke them up into teams of 4. So what we did was we put 32 on the top. So if we have 32 all together, how do we break them up into groups of 4? We take out 4 at a time. Say if Mr. Murphy's picking teams, he goes 1, 2, 3, 4 and brings them out. 1, 2, 3, 4 brings them out. So how many times can we subtract 4 from 32? Put it down there. How many times can we subtract it from 32? 8 times, can we? Okay, so 8 times you can subtract 4 from it. That's all our answer is. She later made them into teams of 8 for basketball. How many were on each team? So what do we do? How many people are there altogether? 32. In the first question, we want the teams of 4. Where do we put the 4? Under the 32, and then we got our answer. So we're looking for teams of 8 now. So has the size of the class changed? No. Has the size of the teams changed? Yes. So where do we put the size of the teams inside here? Right there. So you should know exactly where to put the new number. Alright? Okay, and question 6. There were 40 balloons in each bag. Each child in the group got 1/8 of them. How many balloons did each get? So there's 40 balloons in a bag. Each child in the group got 1/8. Okay? So how many balloons are there all together? Okay, how many balloons? So there are 40 balloons. That's what? In eighths. What is that? 8. So what do you have to do? What do we do to get down to 1/8? What do we do again? Divide by 8. Okay, how do we do that down here? So we have our fraction here. Do we write in 1/8 there? 1/8 is equal to whatever. So we have to write down, so 40. 40 is our number. So like the number in the class here. And what fraction are we getting them down to? So what fraction are we getting them down to? 8. Okay? Find that answer. Alright? This should be very easy for you. Alright, okay, perfect. Good luck with that.